Okay, and hello again. Welcome back to the Make Me Believe podcast. Um, Join us by the campfire today as the host, Adrian. Wait.
No,
Oh, I
you
wow, I messed that one up.
you did.
Do I start over?
Wow.
Join us by the campfire today as I tell my wonderful wife over here, Kaylyn, who doesn't mess up the intro, some scary stories and efforts of making her believe in the supernatural, paranormal, and anything that goes bump in the night. You want to say hi?
Hi. And then person who does mess up the intro, who is
That's me.
that's my delightful, energy guzzling husband over there, Adrian. Do you want to say hi?
Hello.
You're not succeeding at your job to getting me to believe in things that go bump in the night.
So you say, but I also think I do. I am succeeding.
If you need to think that to live your life, I'll let you think that.
I 100% do need to think that.
Okay.
I and I appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure, my pleasure.
How are you doing today?
I've been a little busy beaver.
You've been baking
I
a
have.
lot today. Today is Thanksgiving Eve.
Yes. So
Um,
happy Thanksgiving, even though this will air after Thanksgiving. Happy late Thanksgiving. Hope everyone got lots of yummy food.
I hope everybody ate some very yummy food and enjoyed some time with the family. Um,
For sure.
what was that?
I don't know. I'm feeling a little funky.
You feel a little
I'm feeling
funky?
a little funky.
I'm feeling so.
Yeah.
Like decent enough.
Listen, I fed you. I don't know what you want.
Yeah, you fed me. I'm on my second energy drink since 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
It is now 7.
Mhm.
Um, Only good things are to come.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. I would also like to note that I'm better get some points because I watched a stupid movie yesterday.
How dare you?
I know,
Li-
not how dare me.
Listen,
How dare you for making me watch that?
no, that is a great movie.
Brain cells literally leapt out of my brain and I heard them go, "Freedom!"
Freddy versus Jason
Stupid.
is an amazing movie.
Oh my gosh, it was a waste of my time.
It's a great one.
Oh my gosh. I will say, after you made me watch the other Nightmare on Elm Street, the reboot,
Hmm.
nobody does laugh quite so evilly like Robert Englund.
Yes.
Because now I had no beef with the other guy. He was a little too chatty for my taste.
Hmm.
Um, but Robert Englund does have a specific way of just laughing like a maniac.
Yes. We talked about me and Connor talked about the reboot this weekend, and we did point out some differences between the two Freddys and how we felt about them. So tune into that episode.
When does that air?
Yes,
Yes. All right.
at some point.
Chills and Thrills podcast airing. Yes.
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 So stay tuned.
Yeah. I don't know when they air. I love my husband. I've never met Connor, but he seems like a nice person. And I don't listen to that podcast because I don't care about horror movies.
You don't.
I don't.
Well,
And I refuse to listen to Drew's podcast at this point because he won't do one on Avatar.
that's so rude.
I know he is.
Well, I have some good news, and I'm going to release it here first.
Okay. We
Um,
like good news.
yes. So Connor had a poll about the movies that we are going to.
Oh, can you tell this?
I can because the poll has concluded. It
Okay.
concluded on Sunday.
Okay.
Um,
He's okay with you telling it on here?
sure, we'll go with that.
Oh, dear heavens. Sorry, Connor.
Well, the results of the poll have shown, so
Oh, okay.
everybody knows what.
I got you.
Anybody that's interacted with the poll on the Chills and Thrills podcast on Facebook do know that the first movie, um, oh my goodness,
Franchise?
franchise that we're going into in the year of 2026 is the Predator universe.
Oh, dear heavens.
So get ready because we're
I'm.
going to be watching all of them.
Ah, crap.
You know how many there are?
Too flippin' many, I'll tell you that right now.
Mm.
Wait, do you have to watch AVP?
Yes, we will watch
Dang
AVP
it.
and AVP too.
Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
because eventually we will get into the Alien universe as
No,
well.
I am not rewatching those. You can watch those with your son.
You haven't seen all of them.
I don't want to.
You're
They
going to.
suck.
Ouch.
I know.
Listen, I have a xenomorph tattooed on my
I
forearm,
know you do. And I
and I
have
will fight you on this.
I have watched the first one several times.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Great
watched
movie.
2. I've watched
Great
3.
movie. Great
I've
movie.
seen part of the show.
The show's really good. I did enjoy the show.
Listen, why don't you get my sister and she can come watch them with you?
Oh,
My
yay.
sister likes Aliens vs. Predators.
Okay, guys, let's
She
have a
likes that.
watch party. Let's
There
do
you
it.
go. Ah,
We'll
crap. You
pull the
know,
projector out.
you have to get it working first, buddy.
Yeah, I have a plug.
Oh,
We'll
well,
find out.
hopefully it
We'll
works.
find out if that new plug
Listen,
works.
I would like it noted for
Yes.
everybody to hear
Uh-huh.
because we have fans all across the world at this point. I love it.
We
Or
do.
listeners, rather. We have listeners all across the world.
Yeah, I don't know if they're all fans, but
Yeah,
we do have listeners.
we appreciate it. Um, I watch all of these stupid movies with you, and I don't want to, but I do it.
You do.
And you don't watch hardly anything that I want to watch.
Let's watch one of the movies you want to watch tonight.
You don't like my movies. You like movies, which is interesting. You like to watch comedy shows
I
and
do.
your little sitcom-y stuff.
I do.
And I don't.
No, you don't.
I am a
It hurts.
crime drama, let's go sci-fi, Stargate SG-1 all the way.
Side note, we are now being streamed in 15 countries.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Where?
Okay, going down the list. USA,
Woohoo!
United Kingdom, Denmark, Canada, Spain, Germany, Russia, Mexico, India, Hong Kong, Poland, the Netherlands, Italy, Saudi Arabia, and Sweden.
Whoa, welcome to the party, guys.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining.
Hopefully you guys like it.
Yes,
And
that is the
again,
overall goal.
if you have any spooky, scary, haunted stories from your country, send them our way. And you can even pick which one of us you want to read it.
Yes.
We're not going to arm wrestle because he is significantly stronger in the arms than I am.
I am. Just stronger legs, though.
I do. I can leg press way more than he can.
We'll find out.
Oh, no, I know.
Okay.
Your
We'll find
upper
out.
body is like the same strength as my lower body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I like leg day.
okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Hate leg day.
Hmm.
Leg day's the worst.
My calves are probably the only part of my body that has like zero fat.
I love
They
it.
are pure muscle and I love it.
Lovely.
Anyway,
Anywho, getting off of that.
we're slightly out of it.
Yeah, this has been it's been a day.
Yeah.
It has been a day.
It's been like I mean, it was pretty chill. I mean, even with all the baking and stuff for tomorrow, it's pretty chill.
Work was hectic today. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
you left late.
I did.
It was
I
rude.
did. But it is what
Again,
it is.
everyone at your work hates me.
They do not hate
Oh
you.
yeah, they do.
They do
I'm
not
not
hate
even
you.
welcome there.
Ye-
Lois, if you're listening, you know, it's your fault.
It is 100% Luis's fault, and I remind him of that every day.
Does he still have that on his wall?
He does still have that on his
That's
wall.
hilarious.
So Kaylyn showed up at my work one day. We went out for lunch. She came back, and I was giving her a tour around.
Mhm.
And then we got separated for a split second. And whenever she popped her head into the cubicle area that I work, one of my bosses, Luis, he's like,
He
"Hello."
literally Adrian's at his desk, and this guy looks up. He's like, "Hello," and he's got this like angry look on his face. I was like, "Oh dear heavens, I've made him angry with my existence." And I said, "Hi," and then Adrian pokes his head out, and he's like, "Oh, hi, babe." And then he goes, "Kaylyn, this is Louise. Louise, this is my wife, Kaylyn." He shook my hand. He goes, "Hey, nice to meet you." And he's got this like forced smile on his face. I'm like, "Whoa, this dude hates my guts."
That dude like slept like 2 hours that night.
But then he tells
Super
Adrian
tired.
something, and then he walks off like angry. And then he comes back and he says something else to him, and he still looks angry. And it's like he's glaring into the depths of my soul at me. Like I'm like, "Oh my gosh. If the phrase if looks could kill I would die 18 times over. And so Adrian wants to show me around because it's a new hangar. He hadn't worked in that hangar before. I'd never been there. I was like, no, bro, I got to go. I need to leave immediately. This man hates me. And Adrian's like, no, I can show you around. I'm like, no, I should go. I should go. And then texted him later and told him that I'm pretty sure that guy hates me.
So I talked to Luis and I was like, dude, and my wife thinks you hate her, and he goes, no, I'm so tired today. I can't really think straight. But text her and tell her I'm not mad at her. She's welcome here. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll text her later. And I just kept going on with the conversation. And he goes, text your wife. Like I will eventually. And then more people gathered around. I started telling the story of what just happened, and then he kept interrupting me. Text your wife. Text your wife. Text your wife. So the next day, Kaylin made a big old batch of cookies, sent it with an apology letter, and saying, "I'm sorry, Luis. I'm sorry that what did it
I'm
say?
sorry that I showed up at Bravo unannounced. Please forgive me. It will
Yes."
never happen again or something. I can't remember what the bottom part said, but
And he has it posted in his cubicle, and it's hilarious. It's there. It's one of the very few things in his cubicle, and I laugh about it every day.
but see, he had just started working there, so I wasn't 100% sure if this dude had a sense of humor.
Yes.
And so we were about to find out because,
Yeah, I like to gamble.
yeah, I was like, oh dear, because he put them in front of him in the morning meeting.
Yep. Said this
And
note's for you specifically.
yeah,
And he laughed about it. He was a good sport. So yeah, it's in his cubicle and it's hilarious.
apparently all his coworkers then loved the fact that I had a sense of humor.
Yes.
And so now they,
You're the baking lady.
yes,
You
I
are.
like it
So,
with a sense of humor.
do you want to get into the spooks?
No, not really.
No?
No,
Is it because it's dark and it's scary out there?
no,
Are you
just
sure?
think a nap would be in order.
A nap sounds fantastic.
You're drinking an energy drink. You're not
Yeah, that's
taking
not
a
going to
nap.
happen for me.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
good.
so how many stories do you have for me today?
I have two stories.
2 stories. Okay. Are any of these stories longies?
Yes, the
Ooh.
first one is going to be a longie.
Ooh. Muy interesante.
Super excited about it. Um, are you ready?
Bring it on.
All right. Okay. So the title of this story is I drove through a town that wasn't on my GPS. Now I can't leave.
No.
It's by Reddit user Extra Evening 9354. I've been working the same job for 6 years and I haven't missed a single day. Not one. When my boss told me to take 2 weeks off before I burned out completely, I didn't argue. I already been a dick to all of my coworkers the last month. I packed my bag that night, threw it in the back seat, and left before sunrise. I hadn't taken a real vacation since college. The plan was simple: drive a few states over, visit my parents, clear my head, and remind myself that life exists outside of fluorescent lights and inbox notifications. The first few hours were exactly what I'd hoped for. The sky was a washed out gray that softened everything. The world smelled like wet grass. I drank gas station coffee that tasted like cardboard and listened to Static Flex classic rock until I didn't think about work at all. By late afternoon, the highways had narrowed into 2-lane back roads that weaved through farmlands and patches of pine. My GPS lost service sometime afternoon, but it didn't bother me. I had directions printed out, a full tank, and no schedule. Then, I passed the green sign. It was weathered, half swallowed by kudzu, and I almost missed it. The white paint was peeling, but I could still make out the letters that read out the county name. After that, the road curved through the trees for what felt like forever. The canopy grew so thick that the sunlight came through in slated strips, each one pulsing as the car moved beneath it. I rolled the windows down to clear the smell of the engine and felt the air shift. Warm, heavy, still. When the woods finally opened up, I saw it. A small town sat in the valley ahead, quiet and neat as a painting. The houses were all white with green shutters, the lawn perfectly trimmed. A church steeple rose above everything, and a narrow main street led straight to a diner with a silver roof that caught the last of the daylight. At the edge of town stood a sign. The paint was fresh, the wood new. It didn't list a name or population. It only said, "Welcome home."
Nope. Mm-mm.
I slowed the car, smiling at how odd it was to find a place this quaint without a single GPS marker. Maybe it was one of those old forgotten stops that used to sit along the main roads before interstates were built.
Mm.
A few people were out, an old man sweeping a porch, a woman watering flowers. They all turned to look as I passed, and though I couldn't see their faces clearly, I could tell they were smiling. The diner was the only place that looked open. A faded neon sign buzzed weakly in the window. I hadn't eaten since breakfast, so I parked out front and went in. A bell jingled above the door, and the smell of coffee and frying oil hit me. The place looked spotless. Linoleum floors, booths with red leather cushions,
Mm-hmm.
framed photographs of old cars and parades. A woman behind the counter smiled before I could say a word. "Afternoon, sugar. Sit wherever you like." Her name tag said Edna. She looked to be in her 50s, hair curled and pinned,
Mm-hmm.
makeup perfect in that old fashioned way that made her seem almost ageless.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a cheeseburger, fries, and a black coffee. She didn't write anything down, just said, "Coming right up, sweetheart," and vanished through the kitchen doors. I sat by the window and watched the town through the glass. The street was nearly empty, but I could feel eyes on me. People glancing from doorways or windows, quickly looking away. It wasn't threatening, exactly. More like curiosity. When Edna came back, she set a plate in front of me. "You're not from around here, are you?"
Never answer that question.
"Just passing through," I said, taking a bite. The burger was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy, crisp on the edges, cooked exactly how I liked it. "This is great, by the way." She smiled almost shyly. "We aim to please."
So sweet.
"Is there a road that leads back to the interstate?" I asked. My GPS kind of died on me.
Don't tell people that.
"Sure thing. Just take the road you came in on, sweetheart. It'll take you anywhere you need to go." Her tone was casual, but something about the phrasing made my stomach tighten. I thanked her, paid, and left a few extra bills on the counter. She gave me a small wave through the window as I backed out of the parking lot. The sun was low, orange light stretching the shadows across the road as I headed out the same way I'd come. The air cooled, the woods thickened again, and for a while, I drove without seeing a single car or sign.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I came around a bend and saw the same welcome home sign again. At first, I thought I made a wrong turn, but I hadn't taken any turns. I'd gone straight the entire time. The diner was there, the church, the houses, everything.
Uh-huh.
I checked the clock. I'd been driving for 20 minutes. I wasn't sure what unsettled me more, that I was somehow back where I started, or that the sun hadn't moved an inch.
Oh crap.
I figured it was some kind of weird loop in the road. I'd gotten lost in rural back roads before, twisting routes that looked identical and led you straight back where you began. Still, something about this felt deliberate. I parked in front of the gas station this time, hoping to ask for directions. The place had an old analog pump and a dusty open sign.
Hmm.
taped to the door. Inside, a radio played softly from somewhere I couldn't see. A man behind the counter looked up as I entered. He was tall, with thinning gray hair slicked straight back, and the kind of leathery tan that comes from years outdoors. His name tag said Hank.
Of course it did.
Back so soon? He said with a smile. I,
What do
f-
you mean?
I frowned. Sorry? He gestured at my car through the window. Thought you came through here. I might have passed by earlier, I said, forcing a laugh. Roads around here loop kind of funny. Hank nodded slowly, that same easy smile never leaving his face. Ain't but one road through town, friend. The same one you came in on. I hesitated. Yeah, Edna at the diner said that too. He chuckled. That Edna's still sharp as ever. I bought a bottle of water just for an excuse to stand there. The air inside the station felt heavy, like humidity that wouldn't lift. When I stepped back outside, the streets looked emptier than before.
Oh dear heaven.
I hadn't noticed it earlier, but none of the houses had cars in their driveways. Not one. The trees beyond the edge of town swayed slightly, even though there was no wind. I decided to try one more time. This time I kept count of every curve, every landmark, every mile marker. I even dropped a crumpled napkin out the window as I went, hoping to spot it again if I somehow circled back. The forest grew denser, the road narrowed, and I could have sworn I saw movement between the trees.
No.
A flicker of white, like someone walking parallel to the car. After 15 minutes, the woods began to thin. Relief hit me. Then the pavement straightened, and the diner's silver roof flashed in the
Oh
distance.
no.
The welcome home sign stood in the same place. The napkin was gone. When I drove past the diner, Edna was standing outside, wiping her hands on the rag. She waved like she hadn't seen me in years. Back already, sugar? I didn't answer her. I just kept driving through the town until I hit the opposite edge, then slowed the car to a stop. I sat there with the engine idling, trying to think. If the road out of town brought me right back in, maybe the one going the other direction did the same. There had to be another route, something unpaved or hidden, a way that wasn't marked. I drove aimlessly for the next half hour. Every road ended in a cul-de-sac or a fence. Every turn circled back towards the main street. When I finally stopped again, the gas gauge had dropped below half. The thought came slowly, but sharp. I could run out of gas before I figured this out. I pulled into the diner's parking lot and just sat there. Edna watched me through the window for a long time before coming out. You alright, sugar? You look a little lost. Yeah, I said, rubbing my temples. I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. Every road I try brings me back here. Edna nodded slowly. Well, these roads will do that if you don't pay close attention. Some of them go where you don't mean to.
Yeah, like this town.
That didn't make any sense. Is there a map I can borrow, or maybe someone who can point me towards the interstate? Sure, she said. You talk to the sheriff? His office is just across from the church. She smiled again. Too kindly,
Mm-mm.
too calm,
Mm-hmm.
and went back inside before I could say anything else.
Mm-hmm.
The sheriff's office was a single-story brick building
Of course.
with a flagpole out front.
Yes.
The flag hung limp in the still air. Inside, the walls were covered in old black and white photos. County fairs, hunting groups, smiling faces from decades ago. A
Wow.
man came out from the back room wearing a tan uniform and a badge that looked more ornamental than functional. He was big, built like a farmhand, with a heavy mustache and a gentle drawl. Afternoon, he said. Heard you were looking for me.
How'd you hear that?
I explained what was happening, how I tried leaving, how I kept coming back, and how I didn't understand what I was doing wrong. He listened quietly, nodding every so often. When I finished, he smiled like I was a child who was asking where the sun went at night. Don't worry yourself, he said. These roads will play tricks sometimes. Folks get turned around. You just follow the main one till it splits by the old barn a few miles up. Take the left fork and you'll be back on the highway before you know it. Barn? I asked. I hadn't seen any barn. He chuckled. You will now.
What the hell?
Sometimes it don't show till you know to look for it. Something about that phrasing sent a ripple down my spine.
Bro.
Still, I thanked him and left. When I got back into the car, I saw him standing in the doorway, still smiling, still watching. I drove until dusk. The light through the trees dimmed to a dull bronze, then fell away completely. The road narrowed, dipped, rose again. For a while, I thought I'd finally broken free.
Nope.
Then the forest opened, and the same welcome home sign
Oh my gosh.
glowed in the headlights. I stopped the car right there in the road. My heart was pounding so hard it hurt. The sign looked newer than before. The paint was brighter, the letters sharper, and the church bell was ringing. I don't remember parking. I don't remember deciding to go inside. I just remember standing in the street as the bell stopped and the town went quiet again. The diner lights were off. The gas station was dark, but the church doors were open, spilling a pale glow onto the grass. Inside, candles lined the walls. The air smelled of wax and dust. There were no people, no sound except my shoes on the wooden floorboards. At the front of the chapel was a small wooden podium, and behind it, a painting. Jesus standing with his arms spread, but the face wasn't his. The eyes were black.
Nope.
The mouth was wrong.
Nope.
Stretched in a way that made me step back without meaning to.
You ain't in the church, buddy. Get out.
I turned and left. When I got outside, the sky had shifted. It wasn't night exactly. It wasn't dawn either. The clouds looked frozen, mid-roll, and everything had a soft, gray cast like an old photograph. I decided to find a place to sleep and try again in the morning. The diner sign flickered faintly as I passed. The motel was small, a single row of rooms with green doors. The clerk behind the desk looked up when I came in. You're the new guest, he said, not even asking my name. We don't get many new faces these days. His smile was the same as everyone else's. Warm, fixed, too polite. How much for a night? Don't you worry about that, he said.
Worry about it.
You can settle up when you leave. The way he said it made my throat go dry. The room was clean but outdated. Rotary phone, floral bedspread, one of those old TVs that took a minute to warm up.
Yeah.
When I turned it on, only static played. But beneath the static, I could swear I heard voices whispering. Not words, just sound. I turned it off. At some point, I must have fallen asleep.
Oh dear.
When I woke up, the sunlight was spilling through the curtains. For a brief, blissful second, I thought I dreamt everything. Then I stepped outside. The car was parked where I left it, but the streets looked slightly different. The buildings were all the same, but their colors had faded, as if the whole town had been sitting in the sun too long. When I drove down the main street, more people were out this time. A man mowing a lawn, 2 kids riding bikes, they all waved cheerfully as I passed. I waved back, then froze. The kids? They were the same ones I'd seen in the photos at the sheriff's office. Same clothes,
What?
the same smiles. When they rode by again, from the opposite direction this time, I realized the dirt on their jeans hadn't changed either.
What?
They were looping too. I stopped in front of the diner, even though I didn't plan to. My hand just did it. Edna was there again, wiping down a table by the window. She looked up, smiled, and mouthed something I couldn't hear. I went inside. "Morning, sugar," she said brightly. "Coffee?" My voice came through rough. "Do you remember me?" She blinked. "Of course. You were just in yesterday." "No," I said. "I mean, before that. The first time. Do you remember me asking about leaving?" Her expression didn't change, but something in her eyes flickered. Just for a second. "Why would you want to leave?" she asked softly.
Oh dear.
The words didn't sound like hers. The accent was wrong. The tone was off. I didn't answer. I stood up and left the coffee untouched.
Mm-hmm.
When I got into the car, I turned the radio on without thinking. Static filled the speakers again, but
Uh-oh.
this time, beneath it, there was something else. My name.
No.
I turned the volume down. The whisper followed, low and patient, threading through the static like a pulse. "Jesse."
No.
The longer I listened, the clearer it became. Not a voice outside the signal, but something inside it. A hum that shaped itself into words. "Don't go."
Yes, go.
I slammed the radio off. The sound didn't stop. It was coming from the air vents now. From the engine, from the gravel under the tires when I drove. Every corner of the town seemed to echo the same faint murmur, as if the voice wasn't in the radio at all. It was in the place. I tried leaving one more time that night. I drove faster than I should have. Headlights cutting through the dark. Trees blurring on either side. My hands shook so badly I could barely keep the car straight. When I broke through the last curve, the "Welcome Home" sign came into view again. Only now, the letters were smeared. The wood splintered like something had clawed at it.
No.
A figure stood beside it.
No. 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 No.
It was the sheriff. His hat was gone.
No.
His face gray in the high beams. He raised a hand and pointed behind me. When I looked in the rearview mirror, I saw the diner lights on again. Edna was standing in the doorway. I stopped trying to leave. I don't know how long I've been here. The sun comes and goes, but I can't tell if it's real. The people still wave, they still smile, but I think they're only doing what they've always done. Like they're stuck in a loop that never ends. Every time I talk to someone, they seem to know me a little better. The first day, Edna called me Sugar. Yesterday, she called me Jesse. There's one spot in town that still has service, right here behind the church. If I hold the phone at an angle and don't move, I've been trying to post this for hours. If anyone reads this, if anyone knows what this place is, please tell me. I think the town is remembering me now. When I walk past windows, I see my reflections smile before I do. When I drive, the radio whispers home over and over, no matter what station I tune to. And tonight, when I looked at the church painting again, it wasn't Jesus anymore. It was me. I'm tired. I used up half a tank driving in circles, and the air smells like something sweet and rotting.
Ew.
If this uploads, know that I tried. I really did. I'm just going to sit here until it's over. I don't think anyone ever really leaves this town. Not even if they're just passing by. The end. What a story. What a story.
It's like an episode of Supernatural.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe X-Files or the Twilight Zone. I was thinking Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah, I think that would be a great episode of the Twilight Zone.
I was kind of imagining that episode with the scarecrow and then go into that diner and have that really good pie.
Oh yeah. Dude,
And
you are
then,
fugly.
yes, that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then like a mix between that and um the mystery spot.
Yes.
Just kind of
Okay.
that's kind of the vibe that was giving.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, no. No. I don't no. See, I like small towns, but no.
Creepy, right?
Yeah, especially because when you first got there, you saw nobody but her.
Yeah.
And then people were peeking out at you.
But you couldn't really get a glimpse of them. You just
Yeah.
noticed them.
I mean, I could see that happening at night, because small towns, they roll up the sidewalk,
Yeah.
sun goes down, but sun wasn't down yet. And then I'm curious, did you ever see the barn, dude?
Oh
The
yeah,
sheriff
the
said
barn.
you're gonna see it now. So shouldn't you have been able to escape then, or was the sheriff just giving you a false hope?
Ooh.
Also, at this point, just drive through fields.
Just drive through
Yeah,
fields.
try to get out of there.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of vehicle he's driving, but I want to guess it's probably like a.
It's worth it to do it through the fields. Just go.
Okay.
Oh, otherwise you're stuck there.
Well, what happens if the car it can't do it? You would do no spray.
Then you start walking.
You, you start walking. So, what do you think about that story?
Think it's like a nightmare version of Groundhog Day.
Yeah, yeah, because he could never leave.
But I'm curious what would happen if you just started walking through a pasture or the woods or something. Is there any way you can get up high so you can see anything?
I think it would be a whole like Groundhog Day, where his car he couldn't. There was always a roadblock,
Yeah,
and
because of
then
the
whenever he
blizzard.
yeah, and then whenever he tried to walk it, I think he died because of the blizzard.
Yeah, but I mean, you have those things, yes, but we don't know if this guy, if he dies, if he
That's true.
comes back. It's just he's stuck in this loop of never being able to leave, but you're in your car on a road. Could you not just try to climb a tree?
Climb a tree.
Yeah, I mean, you said there were woods. Climb a tree, see what you can see.
Okay. All right, that works, I
I
guess.
mean, you gotta. Otherwise, you're stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell out of Dodge, bro.
Well, he's been trying.
Not very well. You're doing the definition of insanity, bro. You're
Mm,
doing literally the same exact thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result.
mm.
No. Try something different.
And what's up with the Jesus painting that turned to him?
Yeah, that's weird.
That was super weird.
It's also interesting that it's only behind the church that you have service.
Yeah.
Why haven't you called for help? Why haven't you looked at where you are on a map? Let's
Um,
post this story instead of using practical ways to get the heck out of here.
I'm gonna drop a pin and somebody find me.
Yeah, there you go. Boom, problem solved. Send the National Guard.
Can you drop a pin to the police? To 911?
Um, I don't
No?
know. Most of the time they just trace it, but
Yeah. The call is coming from inside the house.
yeah. But I know that they added the ability to text them.
Yes. Super exciting.
We don't need it, but
No, we do.
it's good to know.
That is good to know.
I mean, anything. Well, see, if you call 911 there, though, it's going to take you to that local sheriff. So you really don't want to do that. You want to try to get to somebody in the outside world.
Yeah. That's how creepy would that be if he dialed out to 911 and he's behind the church, and he's huddled there, doing everything he can to not move. And then somebody answers the phone, and they're like, "Okay, we're sending someone out." And then next thing you know, they're like, he's talking to somebody. "Okay, well, I'm trying to find you. I found the town. Where are you at?" And then next thing like, the person that walks behind the barn or the church is the sheriff holding a phone, talking to him
Based off that would be creepy. Based off the way he was
with
describing
a
it,
smile.
they always have a smile apparently. Weird. But they didn't
Creepy.
seem to have the technology
Yeah, no, it sounds
to
like they were
trace a
stuck in the
call.
50s.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I don't know about all that. That was a lot
Yep.
of just no,
Just
no,
now.
just no.
Okay.
No, no, no.
I that was a long story, and I gambled on it to if it was gonna keep you engaged, and it did.
Yeah. I wanted him to get out, but the title sort of ruined that
Yeah, it did.
ending there.
Yeah. It did. Like if you thought about the title, then yes. If that title kept popping in your head throughout the story, then yes, it ruined it. But for me, I forget everything as soon as I start reading a story. Like there's a movie, um, I think it's called Struck by Lightning, and it's some movie I saw like back in 2013, 2014, and it shows this kid, he's walking out to his car, he gets struck by lightning and he dies.
Lovely.
And then it talks about the last like 6 months of his life, how he was like he was all depresso, and he didn't communicate with anybody, he didn't converse with anybody, he was antisocial. And then it showed him like getting into things, and like he
Uh-huh.
was part of and he became part of the student council, and then he started to make a difference, and he started campaigning, and he was doing all these things, and he was having a better and better life. And then you forget that, oh, this is a prequel leading up to his death.
Oh, I don't forget.
Okay, robot.
Well, no, because the title of the story tells you, okay, well, this guy's gonna try and try and try to get out, but you've already told us he's not gonna make it.
No, he's not.
So maybe change the title so that, we have hope.
Okay,
And then crush us
I
at
could
the
see that.
end.
You want to be crushed.
Not really, but
You want to be crushed.
I
All right,
mean, it's how you
but
tell a story.
I
Just crush people's hopes and dreams.
I
It's
love it.
fine. Whatever.
I think I think just like that movie title, this story was good enough where I forgot about it. I forgot the title of the story. I was just
Oh,
in it.
I didn't.
I was just in it.
That's unfortunately that's not how my brain works.
No, but not many people are robots.
I'm not a robot. I am human.
Okay. All right. Sure thing, robot.
I'm human.
Okay. Are you ready for the next story,
No, I
robot?
don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
love you.
human.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, but you're like a bully.
I'm bully.
Yeah.
I'm not bully.
Yes, you are. You're like a giant bully.
I'm like the sweetest guy ever.
You wow.
Yeah, I know.
You believe that nonsense?
A little bit. Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Yeah. This story is called I Met a Demon by Reddit user Neo No Ego. Hey everyone, my name is Joey, and I've listened to just about every story you guys have submitted. So I figured I'd submit one of my own. This happened in the summer of 2019, and I still think of it to this day. I live up in the San Bernardino Mountains, around 6,000 feet above sea level. A lot of people don't realize there are entire communities nestled up this high. My graduating class alone had 300 students.
Nice.
It's beautiful, remote, and full of adventure, especially for my friends who are paragliders. If you ever see those massive kites in the sky with people suspended beneath them, that's what they do. You sit in a harness, steer with brake lines, and coast through the mountain air like a bird. There's a popular takeoff spot around here known as the launch. That evening, a few of us had gathered there to hang out while the last pilot, my friend Jeremy, packed up his wing. The sun had dipped behind the peaks, and a heavy quiet settled in. That kind of mountain silence that almost feels alive. That's when a man stepped out of the woods.
No, he did not.
He came from the right side of the launch pad, walking towards us with a small dog on a leash. He looked clean cut, sharp haircut, nice clothes, neat. But something about his energy immediately felt off.
Mm-mm.
Jeremy, always the friendly one, called out, "What's up, man?"
Stop talking to strangers.
The, the guy responded in what I can only describe as frenzied gibberish. He was talking fast, too fast, and the only words I clearly caught were, "Shut the F up, mother effer."
Whoa.
It gave me tweaker vibes, but that didn't match his clean appearance. He was just simply not someone you point a finger at and accuse anything other than a sip of coffee. As he passed us and moved closer to some of our coworkers who had come up to meet our paragliding group, I wrapped up my convo with Jeremy. He threw his gear in the car and shouted, "Good night, y'all. Love you guys."
No, he's good at that.
"Night, Jay. Love you too, dude," we shouted back. The man did not appreciate that.
Uh-oh.
He snapped in a string of obscenities, quick fire, rapid pace swearing, and cursing us out. My friend Tyler told him to chill and mentioned that Jeremy was one of the nicest guys on the mountain, which he is. But the man didn't care. He launched into a rapid fire rant about his coworkers, using every slur and insult in the book.
Of course he did.
At first, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just needed to vent. But then,
Mm-mm.
things took a dark turn. He started saying things like, "I hate this stupid effing mountain. I want to burn it to the ground." And something that gave me chills was him saying, "I like lacing people's drinks and watching them freak out."
What?
I looked over at Tyler, who gave me that, "Is this guy for real?"
You need to
expression.
leave.
At this point, I worked at a camp for individuals with special needs. Apparently, this guy used to work there too, because he started referring to the campers using a slur I won't repeat, but it made my blood boil. My little brother is on the autism spectrum, so hearing that hit way too close to home. I finally cut him off. "Who are you?" I asked. He paused, blinked like it was the first time someone had interrupted him, and said, "My name's Dan." "Okay, Dan," I said slowly. "Where do you live?" He told me he lived just down the street from the launch. Just trying to keep the situation from escalating, I calmly told him that he was coming across as aggressive, unsettling, even threatening.
Mm-hmm.
I was honest but peaceful. It didn't matter. As soon as I finished, he went right back into ranting, as if I hadn't spoken at all. Eventually, he wandered back to his car. We all breathed a little easier, but not for long. Dan sped past us, flying towards the direction of our camp. We were all still for a moment, watching his taillights vanish. My gut dropped. After maybe a minute or two, his car came hurtling back the other way,
No.
and then he was gone. The vibe in the air shifted. The fun energy of the evening had drained out completely. Everyone packed up and left. They all went to a local bar, but I'm not really the drinking type, so I was headed back to camp alone. It was just about midnight when I was getting ready for bed in my cabin. Our camp has 5 cabins. I was in cabin 4, the only one occupied that night, aside from 2 admin directors staying on the other side of the grounds, in the infirmary, which was about 100 yards away from me. I was used to being alone here. The cabins were big, outfitted with multiple bunks. I chose the one in the back corner, directly adjacent to the door, which is about 20 yards away from my bunk. But I still had a clear line of sight to the heavy door. And that door, it was one of those industrial, heavy duty kinds with a loud metal locking bar. You can't open it or close it quietly. I was brushing my teeth in the cabin bathroom when I heard it. The unmistakable sound of that heavy door opening. Footsteps.
Mm-mm.
Slow, deliberate, coming down the hall towards the bathroom.
Nope.
Then they stopped, right outside the bathroom door.
Mm-mm.
I stood frozen, toothbrush still in hand, my mouth full of toothpaste. Hello?
Don't say
I
hello.
called out. Silence. 5 long seconds passed, and then the footsteps turned and walked away. I heard the door open again, then close. Immediately I stepped out, expecting to see someone walking down the gravel path outside. But there was no one. There's not exactly an easy path anywhere else besides that usual one, and I thought it was weird that I didn't even hear any footsteps, let alone see anyone. Still spooked, I crawled into bed. I was texting a friend, laying with my head right in front of the open window. That's when I heard the footsteps again. But this time, they were outside, right behind my head.
No,
There's
sir.
there's no path back there. Just woods, leaves, and old twigs. No one should be walking back there, especially not at this hour. But I heard it. Human steps, crunching, moving deliberately.
Mm-mm.
I knew it wasn't a bear.
Mm-mm.
Bears are loud, yes,
Mm-mm.
but smoother. They shuffle. These steps were paced.
Mm-mm.
Unfortunately, unmistakably human. I heard faint, heavy, delayed breathing. My heart jumped. I dropped to the floor and crawled beneath the window. The steps stopped right outside. I didn't breathe, didn't move.
Mm-mm.
30 seconds passed, maybe more, and then the footsteps faded away.
Mm-mm.
I waited, listening, daring myself to get up. But then, the door handle started to jiggle. 3 loud bangs, not knocks, bangs,
Mm-mm.
followed by a long, slow scratch across the metal door. I texted the 2 admin directors. Hey, did either of you stop by cabin 4? They responded immediately. No, we've been in our rooms the whole time. Then, just as soon as the banging started, it ceased. I felt sick. My fingers were trembling. I asked them to come by my cabin, and thankfully they did. Once they arrived, I told them everything. They stayed with me for a while and helped me calm down. Eventually, they got me laughing again, but it was hollow. I didn't sleep much that night, and I never saw that man again. I don't know if the guy from the launch and the person at the cabin were the same. I never saw the person moving around the cabin. Maybe it was a coincidence. Maybe not. But that was the creepiest night of my whole life. The end.
Stop talking to people you don't know.
Is that to me or is that to
That's to them.
that's to them? Okay. Can I still talk to people I don't know?
That's fine.
That's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm insured, so that's fine.
Yeah. 100%. You're 100%. And then maybe, oh, I don't know, stop saying hello to empty spaces.
Yeah, that part kinda creeped me out.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I hear strange noises. I let somebody know. I will shoot you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to say hello to you because you're in my space and you're not supposed to be in my space.
You're not supposed to be there. Yep.
Get out.
Yeah. You will be met with extreme prejudice.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. I that was a creepy.
They did not make smart decisions.
They did not, and
Mm-mm.
it was a creepy story. Um, I wonder if they were the same people. You know, the crazy guy yelling the obscenities.
Sounded like he was schizophrenic or something.
Yeah, yeah, he sounded like he had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Um, and some of the neater dressed people, they also do they do smoky to smoky, as well, and they do other stuff. So it's not just the ones that look the part. It's sometimes the people that don't look the part. You know.
Hmm?
Now, the whole Emmer Effer thing, it was written like that. I wasn't trying to dull it down.
No, I appreciate. I mean, regardless, I appreciate it
Yes,
because we
yes,
try not to do a whole lot of cussing around here.
yeah, we try not to, and I do appreciate the
We don't advertise it as something children can listen to, but we want it to be, if you're okay with your kid listening, that it's not foul language.
yes, a good friend of mine, Jesse, up in California.
Okay. He gave us
Um,
a pizza cutter when we got married.
yes, he did, and it's weird that that's what you associate him with, but thank you, Jesse.
That was the first interaction that I'd ever had from him, was all of a sudden a pizza cutter showed up at our house,
Hmm.
and I was like, where did this come from? And he did it, and that's how I remember him.
Yes, I believe he said that his daughter likes to listen to scary things, or maybe it was his son. I don't remember. We
One
talked
of
about
his
it.
children.
One of his children. Yes.
Well, hopefully, you know, other children do, but if not, I totally get it because I wouldn't let our kids listen to it, but
Yeah, but we're not other people's parents,
yeah,
so
the little one
frankly,
would just get scared. The older
yeah,
one just doesn't care.
yeah. The older one, the teenager, I think he would like some of the stories.
Yeah, he just
He'd
doesn't.
have that goofy grin.
Yeah, but also, it's something your parents are doing, and oh, whatever, my parents aren't cool.
Yeah,
Whatever.
my
I'm
goodness.
cool.
Hmm.
I'm 100% cool.
Yeah,
I'm
we are.
cool. I'm a cool cat.
We're still cool cat,
Yeah,
cool and groovy.
yeah, whatever. They're
Um,
just jealous.
I did like that story.
Yeah, it was confusing for me when I'm listening to it because they're talking about a launch.
Yes,
And so in my head, when they first, were talking about it, I was imagining, okay, well they're up, in the having to go on this uh not mountain, but
side of the mountain.
yeah, I mean, like, I guess when I think of mountain, I don't think of anything green.
Okay.
Like, I just think of rocks. That's
Ah,
it. No trees, nothing. So I was kind of thinking, do you remember in that episode of Psych when
the
Gus is dating that girl
the
who,
extreme.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
like where she's at with Stu and they're about to go paragliding?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's basically it.
that's what I was picturing in my head, but then you kept saying pad, and so then I started picturing like a helicopter pad,
You're so freaking adorable.
and I'm like, "Well, wait a minute," because as soon as you said pad, I was like, "Okay, so they're really kind of in the city. It's more like a public park." Because then this dude's driving his car, and I just imagine him trying to run them over with his car, which means they were on a road, which means this pad is right next to the road, which means it's not as rustic as it appears. But then I just imagined him walking back to the camp, and so the camp just didn't feel as creepy because
You thought it was like right outside the city.
yeah, which
Like there's like six trees in between the city and
yeah,
this campfire.
that's kind of what went in
This
my
camp.
head. Because at first you're kind of trying to picture, like an actual scary, creepy camp, like whatever that one is that Jason's at.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, something like that. And it just kind of it threw me off a little bit.
I think if you think about like big old tall trees, right?
Mhm.
The type you see in like forest, tall trees, right?
Is that where trees are in the
That's
forest?
where I think of trees.
Oh, well,
I don't know
okay.
where you think of trees,
Okay.
but that's where I immediately picture. Like you'd say tree, and then I think forest. Like that's just how my brain works. I don't know if you can picture that. It's a weird thing. I know.
But see, I've been in a camp. Like I volunteered at a camp for a program in Argyle,
Hmm.
and it wasn't big city, but it was still a city. But you still had to drive down this long road,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of became woods. But you didn't feel like you were in the city.
Okay.
And
Well, so what I'm picturing is a flat piece. It's got grass. It's this flat, big old section of earth. It's grassy. Um,
with trees.
the trees are around it,
Uh huh.
but far enough around away that you're not gonna get tangled up paragliding.
Mm-hmm.
So I pictured it somewhere like that.
Well, I figured
It's like a nice big ass clearing.
when you paraglide, you have to be up closer to the top or away from all of that so that you don't get hit
Yeah.
by the trees, or you don't hit the trees rather. I guess I was just trying to picture. It just it was interesting to me. You only have 5 cabins at this camp.
Hmm.
You're staying in one of them that's all the way across from where your other people are.
Hmm.
Wouldn't it have been smarter for you all to stay near each other?
Yeah. You know what's interesting?
Hmm.
I read a story, and it was a professor. He had tasked everybody to write a story about how somebody would react in like different situations. Like um, you put them in as like a serial killer or aliens abduction or alien invasion or zombie apocalypse. How you think that they would react?
Mm-hmm.
And then one student came up and made like horrible decisions. Like all of their characters died. The professor asked him like why did they interact like this? Why did they all do this? He says, "Well, you don't know. They don't know what genre they're in." And just thinking about that blew my mind because you could be thinking like you're in a musical, all happy, sunshine, go lucky, and then turns out you're in a horror flick. That makes sense?
No,
Does not make sense.
no,
Ah, my goodness. What am I gonna do with you?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're the cutest freaking robot I've ever seen.
I am not a robot. No, and I had something and I lost it.
Oh, okay.
Hush puppies.
Hmm.
I don't remember now.
Oh,
Gummit.
oh, I saw you.
It's okay.
Okay, so I do like that. I mean, so
Oh,
him,
oh, oh, oh,
what?
oh. So you're how what about that whole thing made you think it was the demon?
Um, hmm. I
Cuz
think it was the banging. Maybe it was the guy, the way he interacted with everybody.
well, no, I don't think it was the same guy. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, go for it.
That dude couldn't shut up.
And then you get somebody that's
It's
quiet
quiet.
and doesn't make a noise.
Yeah. So no, I don't think they were the same person. Um, I think you just had an unfortunate encounter because your buddy Jeremy can't stop talking to people. Um, but
Am I Jeremy?
you sometimes you can be, yeah.
Okay. All right, just
Because there are
curious.
times that I look at somebody and I go, "Please don't speak to them. Please don't speak to them. Please." And you're like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "What? I, no, they don't give off good vibes."
Strangers are just friends I haven't met yet.
Sure, I mean that's true. It is 100%. But there are some people that you look them in the eyeballs and you go, "They crazy.
Oh yeah.
They crazy." No, I like the fact that you don't know a stranger. Just don't bring them into my house.
That's fair.
Um, I'm very particular about who gets to come in my house.
So
So,
I picked that story. I'm gonna go ahead and say
but going back, I'm very particular about people that can come into my house, right?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you go based off of the different whatever
Uh huh.
creatures that there are,
Hmm.
werewolves don't need an invitation, but werewolves are also not quiet.
Correct.
Vampires need to have permission to get in.
Hmm.
So not a vampire.
Yes.
Zombies, not quiet.
Uh huh.
Again. Cryptids, depends on what it is.
Yep.
Rougarous, yeah, but they're not just, walking through your door banging on it.
Yes.
To me, when it's banging, it gave off the vibe of like Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. But if these things can just walk into your house or wherever you're staying
Uh huh.
without permission, why did you settle on demon?
Demons don't need permission.
But neither does
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think
other poltergeist doesn't.
that's true. That's true. But the fact that it was walking around and actively trying to scare the shit out of them.
I mean, it's probably just a human just being a jerk.
Sure.
That's what I'm
I
going
went
with.
I went with this story in this supernatural type podcast
Mhm.
because you don't know what it is. You
Mhm.
don't know what it was. He will never know what it was.
Mhm.
And that's kind of the point. It could have been a human, could have been a
Yeah.
plethora of other things.
Yeah.
And it's the scary part of you don't know.
Yeah.
And so I really enjoyed this story. I sucks that he went through that. It's creepy. And you had to meet somebody that couldn't seem to not curse obscenities
Mhm.
with barely introducing their name.
Yeah.
Um, but it was a great story, and I'm glad they shared it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I just don't think it was a demon.
don't think it was a demon.
No.
Okay.
And I don't think the two people are connected.
Mm. All right. All right.
Just my thoughts.
Okay. All right. So just met really rude dude, and then just so happened on the same night
Yeah.
to get stalked, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, uh, are you ready for some updates?
Oh, you have updates?
I do.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and issue my first apology.
What?
Yes,
Why are
I'm
we
gonna
up?
go ahead. I'm gonna issue this apology. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's cue the sad music.
No, 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 no.
What kind of sad music was that? That sounded like the Twilight Zone.
I don't know.
That was weird.
I don't need your judgments.
Okay, cue the sad music, the real sad music. Okay, guys, listen. I know we talked about the faceless woman, and then the game. Um, that I said that the nurses with the faces, with that are faceless,
Oh,
was
gosh. Yeah.
Resident Evil, and it was not. As soon as I finished doing the editing,
Mhm.
I paused it and I was like, "It's Silent Hill, not Resident Evil. Wrong
Wow.
video game, wrong movies, all of that."
Wow.
So I would like everybody to know that I am deeply sorry, and we're back.
Wow.
Yep. Do you have any updates?
Well, I was gonna give information on this and I mean no disrespect, this incredibly boring individual to me.
Okay.
Um,
Who?
Edward Gorey.
Edward Gorey. Okay, give it to me.
Yeah, so he was born on February 22nd, 1925. He died in April of 2000. He he was an artist, so
Okay.
he didn't do like movies and whatnot, but he did do stage design, costume stuff, things like that.
Uh huh.
He was he did write and was an illustrator, poet, things like that. Um, his parents divorced when he was 11. His dad remarried, and his mom was or his stepmom was like a minor actress.
Okay.
She had a role in Casablanca.
Ooh, very
Um,
good movie.
he's from Chicago. He was inspiration for Tim Burton because
Oh.
of his kind of macabre style of doing art.
Oh, I love that.
Um, and he um he only left the country once, but a lot of people apparently thought he was British. But he only went to Scotland one time,
Didn't even go where people thought he was from.
right?
Interesting.
Um, he did a lot of artwork that was for what was how do you I don't know how to say it, but he did Victorian era things like that.
Yeah.
If you I picture in my head that one episode of Doctor Who. Are you my mommy?
Oh.
Like that's the kind of style that he did.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's
Um,
such a creepy episode, too.
100%.
It's one of the scariest.
100%.
Are you
Um,
my mummy?
yes. Yeah, no, I'm not. Um, but he did do oh, I wanna where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I had the note here. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Edwardian was what that's how you say it. Edwardian was his another one of his styles. Um, and then he had a notable impact on the world of theater with his designs for the 1977 Broadway revival of Dracula.
Ooh.
Yep, and that's where he won his Tony Award for best costume design.
Love it.
hmm So he did. He was he became particularly well known for the animated introduction for the PBS series Mystery.
Really?
Mhm.
Huh.
Um, and then he had just that kind of style where he just liked to do that. He claims that he got it from I think it was his great grandmother,
Hmm.
or yeah, I think it was his great grandmother. She was an artist, and he claims to have gotten his skills and talent from her.
Okay.
But yeah,
That is fantastic. Thank you for your report.
yeah. As to why he chose to write that way, I'm not entirely sure. Seemed to just be kind of his thing.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
the world is a better place with it. So, very I enjoyed his work. I definitely had to. I knew of Edward Gorey, and I knew some of his work, but
hmm
whenever um, chatted a little bit with Dungeon Marshall, and he said that he got some of his ideas with the mashup
hmm
of Lovecraft, um, Edward Gorey, and oh my Tim Burton.
hmm
I had to look him back up. I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta know more.
I looked at some of his art too, and I can definitely see Tim Burton pulling that from him.
Yes,
But also, you have to know, I don't care about art.
you don't.
Like,
There's very little art in this house because you do
I
not
don't
like it.
care.
Like you're like, okay, cool, you painted that, and
I
I
mean,
love art.
if you paint it, that's great, but I don't really care
It,
about it.
it's so funny. I only have one piece of art too. It's my Jason.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I think I prefer real thing, like real. You want to take a picture of someplace. Like we've got the ones in our room,
Uh huh.
and those are of cabins and stuff from Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's fine. We have the purple flower thing in the hallway,
Uh huh.
and then I've got one that's an American flag piece that I
Mm-hmm.
love. But for the most part, I don't. So I don't care about art. I never have.
You haven't.
So that's
You
the only reason I find this guy boring is because that's not my jam.
and I find that guy very
Yeah.
interesting because that is my jam.
Mhm.
It's very much down my alley.
Mhm. Up my alley.
Up my alley?
Yeah.
Not down.
I thought it was up my alley.
Up my alley. I
Thought
don't
it was.
know.
I don't know. That's your jam.
That's my jam.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's super cool that he helped to inspire Tim Burton, but Your art's creepy, bro. Like I mean, I like I like patriotic art.
Patriotic
Yeah.
art.
And I like to look at um castles
Wait
and
till you check out H.R. Geiger.
real stuff.
He was the
I've heard that name before.
yes, his art style inspired the look of the xenomorph from Alien and a
Oh
lot.
yeah, yeah, that's why I know him. Okay.
Yep, and the ship's design from Alien and all that. Just amazing artist,
Yeah. I'm
incredibly twisted, and I am all for it.
yeah, I'm just I don't know, I've never have been. And my sister's an artist.
Yeah, she is.
My sister draws and colors and paints
She's
and
absolutely wonderful, and she has an amazing talent for pretty much anything she touches.
yeah, oh yeah.
So
She's pretty badass.
absolutely love it.
But and I appreciate the fact that people have that skill. So it's cool that he could do all that. Like
Hmm.
don't get me wrong there.
Just not your cup of
But
tea,
it's not. So,
and it's all right.
yeah, you
Not
learn
everything is everybody's cup
yeah,
of tea.
but I looked him up, learned some stuff.
Good, good buddy of mine, Carlos. He's a painter, and I've seen some of the sculptures he's done and the paintings that he has done, and I love it, and I encourage him. He's
Well, and if I see somebody doing art, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, that's stupid. I hate that." Like, no, that's cool that you can do that. That's cool. I can draw a stick figure.
it's a
But
damn good stick figure. We're gonna get out of this little
so,
rabbit hole you've dug
yeah,
yourself into.
sorry. But yeah, so I
I'm gonna
did
edit a
do
lot of that part out.
I did do my thing, so now I'm off the hook on that.
There you go. Look at you. You finished a couple days early. So
No,
excited for
it
you.
was it's airing on the 1st.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good job.
Yeah, see?
So last
On
bit
time.
of update.
Okay.
It's a small piece, but definitely it's last but not least,
Okay.
and it's just a little tidbit. It is from last week's story. Um, Everything in its place. Artist,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
author Ziphigas. That's how you pronounce it. It's you add the G.
Oh, you add the G.
Yes. So
Okay.
it's Ziphius, the type of fish, but it's Ziphigas with the G.
Okay.
So, I submitted the story. Like I sent her I sent the link. Said I hope I did your story justice. That was my first time adding sound effects to a story,
Oh, yeah, yeah, it was. Hopefully
and
I'll like that.
yeah, hopefully that was well received. And
Yeah.
I said, I hope I did your story justice. Ziphigas said, you definitely did. Uh, she said that do love that the first takeaway is some unresolved beef with a teaspoon. 10 out of 10 would listen again. Thank you for including it. Really awesome to hear it narrated. Yep. Beef with silverware. That's new to me.
I mean, you know,
Started with the teaspoon, ended with the teaspoon.
yeah.
Um, okay. Haunted cutlery.
j- What is it? You said cleanse it with fire?
Cleanse it, cleanse it with fire. Listen, that was a living made. Do not cleanse it with fire.
You could take that silverware and melt it down.
Melt it down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it into something else.
Ooh, metal sculptures.
Make it into a cross and then see what happens.
Ooh, yeah.
Turn
Bless
it
it with
into a
holy water.
cross. Yeah, turn it into a cross. Take it to a priest. Have the police. Oh my gosh,
Wow.
the police aren't gonna do nothing. The priest bless it with holy water
Uh huh.
and then see what happens.
I like it.
Yeah, see,
Mm,
boom.
boom. Done.
I'm just firing on all cylinders.
You're for it. I'm putting these obstacles in front of you, just knocking them down.
Yeah, love it.
Well, this has been a blast today. I
Yeah,
thoroughly enjoyed myself. How about yourself? How about you?
yeah, I did. I sadly halfway through your last story though, I remembered I have to go get milk.
Okay. Off on adventures we
Ah,
go.
yeah, well, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Yes. Definitely hope y'all all did. Least amount of family drama, or the most amount of family drama, however you prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people they like it.
We shouldn't have any family drama tomorrow.
Fingers crossed. We're gonna find out.
Yeah. Clay's coming, and he's bringing homemade mac and cheese.
Oh, yay! Good
Yeah,
job, Clay.
I'm very excited.
Hello, Clay.
I don't even
Nice
know
to
if Clay listens.
and we'll find
We'll
out.
have to have a chat with him tomorrow. We'll
Yes.
let y'all know next
Oh,
week.
I have one big update.
Oh, what's
The
wow, he
last.
almost he says this is a big update, and he almost
This is
forgot.
a huge update.
Okay.
I have to say it
Okay.
because I love the kid. Big ol' shout out to Bryce. Little
Oh,
Bryce
yes.
from work.
Yes.
Yes.
The one that I don't want to kill with gluten food.
So Bryce, he just got engaged.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to Bryce and Bailey.
I didn't know her name was Bailey,
And
so congratulations, Bailey.
yes, congratulations, you guys. Hope for a long and happy marriage.
Don't feed him gluten.
Don't please don't feed him gluten. I have so many planes I need to fix, and he's a big help to that. So,
I got the jokes today.
yes, in case anybody missed it, he is he does have a gluten allergy.
See, but I harp on him because I blame him for you getting your arm burned.
Yeah, that's where it started, and
Yep.
then there was
Now
a
I
whole
just
College
remind,
Station incident,
yeah, yep,
and multiple College Station incidents,
mm-hmm,
and it was just
yeah,
this and that. So, but
yep.
anyways, congratulations, Bryce,
Yes.
and congratulations, Bailey. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Um, but yes, hope for the long and happy marriage.
Oh,
What?
yes, last week. Forgot about this too. It was Liberty Bell's birthday.
Happy birthday, Liberty!
Yay!
Woo! Our puppy dog.
She's 7.
7.
Mhm.
Such a magical age.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's snoring on the couch right now.
I could hear her.
I know.
All
It's a
right. So,
problem.
I have a question for you before we head on out.
Okay, I'm very sure I have an answer for you.
All right.
It's not going to be one you like either, I'm sure.
Well, let's see.
All right, bring it on.
Do you believe?
No, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little
So,
bit.
oh,
Maybe next time.
okay. All right. Maybe next time. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of it for us. Thank you for listening.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I don't know.
Happy
Whatever.
belated Thanksgiving.
Happy belated Thanksgiving. There you go. See ya.
Bye.